Martin steps into the face-off circle against Kevin Craner. And check that. The Pat Tracy line will start from Massena. So apparently they're going to be the checking line here tonight against this top Canton line. And Massena dumps it in the Canton end. After it is Fauché. Fauché slides it in behind the net, gets a piece of it. Jeff Johnson after it in the corner, right side of the goalie. Puck still sitting there. Jamming for it is Steve Hill. And Fauché picks it up, gets to Johnson. Johnson in the slot, the quick shot and the save by Tim Carville. Good opportunity right off the bat for Massena. Puck in behind the net. Johnson has it poke checked away. Around the boards it goes. It comes to Leith Hunt, and he backhands it out to center ice. Puck bouncing around, picked up by Johnson from Massena. Trying to dump it back in the Canton zone, right back out again. Pat Tracy picks up the loose puck. Tracy waits and dumps it in the corner. Golden Bear zone, and Massena is going to make a line change as the Kevin Craner line comes out for the Raiders. Canton clears it to center ice. Craner picks it up, drops it back. Tayo swipes it in the zone ahead to Craner. Craner breaks in on the right wing side. Centering pass right in front. Carville poke checks it out to a winger, and picking it up there is Leith Hunt. He dumps it to center ice to Pat Martin. Martin has it taken away by Tayo. Tayo in turn loses to Ryan. The puck in front of the net, picked up by Schneider. Schneider loses his footing in behind the net, gets back up again, feeds it ahead for Tayo. That's a little bit too far. They wave the icing off. Incidentally, Wayne Humel and Mel Tomelty, the two officials here. The puck back to the point, kept in there. Schneider's drive, knocked down by Parker, goes into the corner. Puck in behind the net now. They jam for it. And it comes free to Tayo. He looks to tie it up in the corner. Parker comes in to help out. It still squirts free. Jams up to the wing. Mike Wallace as the second Canton line getting out there now. Wallace jamming in the corner with Tayo, and it still squirts free. Back to Schneider at the point. Schneider's shot goes wide. On the other side, Thompson has it poke checked away. Craner after it in the corner, but it goes out to center ice, and it's picked up by Thompson again. Headman pass to Tayo. Tayo just backhands it in the zone as Massena's going to make a line change again, and the puck slides out to center ice, and it's dumped by Robbie Sanderson, the wing, and Massena's going to have a little bit of a break here. Breaking in, here's Convertini, the quick wrist shot. He missed the corner by a couple of inches. Puck around the boards as Canton almost got caught on a line change. Chris Sidden now at the red line, dumps it to an open wing. It's poke checked away. Back on the other side, Bigelow, headman pass. Convertini goes by him into the corner in the Canton zone. Around the boards it goes. Wiley can't catch up with it. Goes back to the point, poke back in the corner. Picked up by the Canton defense. That's TJ Frank around the boards. Pinching in is Mike Adams. Adams skating in behind the net, trying to pick it up. Leaves for Convertini in the corner. Back to the point. Here's a shot by Bigelow right on. The save made, and Carville holds on. Massena putting some pressure on here early.
Right, that's the first pressure. Massena has put on pressure to Canton. Canton has not really had the puck in the Massena zone at all. Of course, we've only gone about 2 minutes and 30-some seconds here in the first period. No score.
So the faceoff will come in the, well, where's it going to be? In the circle, I think, in the Canton zone. But what do we have? We have a timeout called? This is an early. Okay, faceoff will come to the right side of goaltender Carville. And again, we have, as of yet, no score in the hockey game. Off the draw, back to Schneider at the point. His shot in the net. He just kissed the corner and went in, and Massena goes up on a score of 1-0. I believe that may be Schneider's first goal of the year.
Brett Snyder definitely got the goal. He shot it from the right point. I think Carville misplayed that.
Yeah.
He definitely did. It was a good shot from the point right along the ice, and it was just inside the post. I think Tim Carville of Canton just sort of misplayed that, but Massena goes on the scoreboard, 1-0.
So the Raiders draw first blood here this evening at the Canton Pavilion. And again, it's 1-0 for Massena. Off the faceoff, puck back into Canton territory again. As what do we have? The Pat Tracy line out there. Johnson after it. Has it taken away by Chris Stevenson, trying to move it up along the boards. It slides to center ice. Thompson sweep checks it back to the Canton blue line. There to pick it up is Steve Hill. He dumps into the Massena zone. Back in Massena. Picked up by the defense on the Raiders. Schneider can't get it out of the zone. Puck in the slot, but it's picked up by Fauché, and he breaks it out. Here comes Jeffrey. Backhand. It goes right on Carville. He'll have to make the save, and he's going to have to cover up, I should say, is Jeff Johnson breaking in on him. And the faceoff will come in the Canton zone again. 1-0. Massena leads on a Brett Schneider goal. And I don't know if they've made an official announcement yet. And even if they do, I don't know if we'll be able to hear it, Reg.
I'm not sure either. I don't think they made an announcement on that goal. Yeah, definitely Schneider got the goal. We're not sure of the assist.
I'm trying to remember. It came around the boards. It may have been a Canton player that touched it, so it could be no assist. But we'll wait and see. Kevin Craner's line out from Massena against the Pat Martin line off the face. Puck in the corner now. After it on the defense is Scotty Leonard. Leonard moves it out to center ice. Tile picks up the loose puck, circles right back the other way into the zone. He gets knocked down, but the puck goes in the corner. After it is Craner. Oh, he just threw a hard check. Puck slides free. Tile after it. Here's Tile with it. Tile trying to come up with it. It comes in behind the net, and around the boards it goes. Here's Sidden, and in front of the net is Sidden. And we have a whistle, and there's going to be a penalty against Massena, I believe. A penalty for tripping, and I think we've lost contact with our station here. We'll have to hang up.
Didn't hear the assist.
What the hell's going on here? Something going on. Something. All right, let me try something else here. I gotta go.
Yeah, something happened. He lost it. He lost the station. I don't know what happened. No, I think you'll get back on. I didn't see. Snyder got the ball. Tracy got one assist. Well, would that have been Tracy or Coach A. Johnson, maybe? I don't know. I couldn't hear it. Tracy got one of them. Tracy, is that all? Just Tracy? Okay. Snyder got it. Snyder got the goal.
Shit, we missed one. God damn it.
Johnson got the goal. You got it? I see what he said.
Yes, operator, collect from Jerry, please. Okay, thank you.
Score again? Yeah. Oh, didn't.
Yes, operator, collect from Jerry, please.
We got this one, right?
Thank you. I don't know what happened, buddy. We just lost it. Can you hear me now? I don't know what happened, but we just lost it. I just tried to call you back on 3299. You must have been trying to call me, right? Okay. Why don't you just put me on this line for now, and then we'll switch it when the news is on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, bye-bye. Oh, okay, I'm here. Hello. All right, welcome back to the Canton Pavilion. We had some technical difficulties, and for the life of me, I don't know what happened, but we're back on the air anyway. And what has happened while we were away, Massena scored twice. It's 3-0, and we'll pick up the action right now as the puck in the Canton zone where it has been for most of this first period. Puck along the boards, kept in by Tracy, feeds Johnson in the slot. Poke checked away from him by Chris Stevenson. Stevenson backhands it out to center ice, where it's picked up by Timmy Thompson. Circles into his own end. Thompson bangs at it, gets it to the wing. Trying to feed it ahead. Here comes Tracy leading the attack across the blue line. The shot, the save by Carville, who has been a busy boy in this first period.
Well, Massena's taken charge early in the first period. We're off the air, Jerry. Canton got in a little penalty problems as Hill and Ryan both went off. And Massena had a two-man advantage. They did not waste any time at all scoring with a two-man advantage. Johnson picking up that second goal of the night, first goal of the power play. And then Massena, after that, of course, if one man goes back in the ice, Massena still up by one man. Then Parker scored. at the 8:54 mark. So 2 power play goals. Massena ahead 3-0.
Craner's line out there for Massena. Off the draw comes to Tayo. Feeding it around the boards. Hard check by Adams. Now Tayo with a puck. Dumps it to an open wing. Nobody but Canton's Tom Ryan there to feed it out to the blue line and down the ice. Sliding into the Massena zone. Puck goes in the corner, and Parker picks it up. Here comes Parker circling behind his own net. He's bodied into the boards. Kevin Craner's there, though, to pick up the loose puck. Feeding it ahead for Tayo. Goes by him. Back to the Canton blue line. Right back out again on the backhand by Scotty Leonard. Now the puck at the Massena blue line. Parker from Massena has it poke checked away. Leith Hunt goes after it, but Mike Adams is there to pick it up and dump it to an open wing. Now it's sitting with it, and it goes up into the Massena bench, and the whistle blows, and we'll have a face-off. 3-0 our score for the Massena Red Raiders. We are down to 3:50 left in the first period. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties, and I really don't know what happened, to be honest with you, but whatever it was, fortunately I was able to fix it, and there's no problem. 3 minutes, 50 seconds remaining to play here. 3-0 our score. Okay, here comes Massena breaking in, but it's broken up by Chris Stevenson. And one of Canton's finest just coming by to tell us that we were off the air. Well, I tell you, we appreciate that. And he came all the way up here to tell us that. Well, thanks a lot, officer. We really do appreciate it. But I think we've managed to straighten that out again. Okay, here comes Timmy Thompson into the Canton. Oh, he just threw a wicked check, and the puck picked up by Convertini. Convertini in behind the net now, gets bodied into the boards. Puck slides around. Bigelow goes after it. He can't find the handle. Back to the point, kept in. That's Eric Wiley trying to center it to Convertini, but it's broken up, and Canton's going to ice the puck. That's Chris Stevenson. All the way down it goes, and icing is the call. We're sitting in the end zone here at the Canton Pavilion. They do have a press box, but the other station is in the press box, and that's the Canton station, so we're here at the end. Not a bad view, but
spot, Jerry.
A long way to the other end.
It's a long way to the other end, and there's a spot right in front of us here we can't see too well, just right in back of the Canton net. Massena leads by a score of 3-0.
We've got a nice table here, though, and Reggie's got a piece of cushion to sit on. Puck right in front, shot right on, and the save. I think that was a deflection off Johnson's stick, and he's got the puck again. Side of the net, centering pass right in front, meant for Fauché, but it's intercepted, and T.J. Frank brings it back out to center ice and dumps it in the Massena zone. In behind the net, Mike Adams after it, slides it ahead, gets it back from Sidden. This time it goes to the left side, and we have a whistle. And what are we going to have here?
I'm not sure.
An interference call. Against who?
I don't know, referee Wayne Humel coming over to the box. Interference, but I'm not sure who's going to go in the box.
Nobody takes credit for it. There's Fauché.
There goes Fauché. All right.
So Jeff Fauché getting the gate for interference. And so Massena will have to kill a penalty here. They have been penalized once before. Parker went off, and they killed that one off without any problem. So now the Canton Golden Bears with a power play opportunity here. And it's Pat Martin out there to take the face-off against Pat Tracy. Off the draw, puck in behind the net. Sidden trying to clear the zone. He can't. Swept back into the corner. Here comes Leith Hunt. He has it taken away. The puck slides free. Massena breaks it. Jeff Johnson, head man to Tracy, poked away. And Canton comes back the other way. Here comes Martin back in the Massena zone. Take out of the play. The puck bouncing around high in the air. Tracy with it. Trying to drop it. And the puck in the corner. Now Hunt gets bodied in the boards by Adams. Hunt trying to feed it to Ryan. Kicks it free. But right there is Johnson looking to tie it up. Still in the Massena zone in the corner. Puck still free. Here's Hunt with it in behind the net. Jamming for it. Sidden takes a whack at it. He comes up with it. Feeds it around the boards. Tracy races for it. Finds the handle. Dumps it down the ice. And Massena clears into Canton territory. The Golden Bears come back the other way. Here comes T.J. Frank. Long headman pass. Meant for Martin, goes wide, and it's dumped right back down by Massena. That's Timmy Thompson. Canton picks it up in their own end, starting to headman it to Leith Hunt. Hunt dipsy doodles around a couple of Massena defenders. Finally feeds it ahead for Ryan. Ryan into the Massena zone, gets by a check. Ryan, sharp angle shot behind the net. Comes back to the point. Here's Stevenson dumping it into the slot. Puck sitting there. Finally, Tayo finds the handle. and dumps it out to center ice. Massena breaking down. Here comes Thompson across the blue line, gets through the middle, gets upended, and Canton controls again. Back out, but not out to center ice. Thompson again through traffic. Puck kicked away. Tayo and Craner in there. Craner pokes it right on the save. The rebound just wide by Thompson. And Massena putting on some pressure here with a minute left in the period. And the whistle blows, and the puck is tied up in the corner. And Canton goaltender Tim Carville is down on the ice. Craner got a beautiful shot on a sweep check. Convertini's line out now. Convertini, Wiley, and Bigelow. And the puck slides inside of the net. Save made on the shot by Convertini. And Bigelow in trying to tie it up behind the net. The puck slides free. Wiley picks it up, has it poke checked away, and it's out to center ice. Chris Sidden after it there from Massena. Off the boards to Bigelow. Bigelow leaves it. Here's Wiley. Wiley gets checked into the boards. Puck slides in the corner. Convertini after it. He can't come up with it. And the Golden Bears try to clear. It's kept in by Convertini at the point. Centering it through to Wiley. The puck slides in. And Carville sticks it into the corner. After it, Bigelow, ridden into the boards, gets it back again. Trying to center it back to the point. But it went out to center ice. And Massena has to regroup. Here's Adams dumping it in the corner right before he gets railed. Puck around the boards. Wiley there, centering pass right in front. The shot just wide by Jeff Bigelow. Puck in the corner. Oh, Bigelow just threw a hard check. The puck is underneath the Canton defender, the defenseman Chris Stevenson, and the faceoff will come with 8 seconds left in the period. The faceoff will come in the Canton zone, and that is where the puck has been for the majority of this first period, in the Canton zone.
Massena playing the man well. I think Bigelow in that case tied his man up in the corner. Finally, the puck got tied up in the corner. Massena's been doing a lot better job in the last few games of playing the man and forgetting about the puck.
Okay, face-off will be to the right side. Off the draw. Puck back to the point. Johnson's shot. Ouch. Went off somebody in behind. With 3 seconds left as Ryan picks it up, dumps it to center ice. Down the ice it goes, and the buzzer sounds, and the period ends with the Massena Red Raiders leading the Canton Golden Bears on a score of 3-0. So Massena... Yes, operator. Collect from Jerry, please. Sorry about that, Randy. I don't know what happened. I lost it again. Yeah, I went down and checked, rechecked, unhooked, rehooked up, and everything. I locked the door. I don't think anybody can get into it. I just hope the telephone company isn't messing with us. Yeah, that's very true. What's that? Yeah, that could very well be. Okay. Well, thank you Thank you very much, Randy Burlingame. As we get back here, period number 2 is underway, and the Massena Red Raiders have just scored a goal. Again, I'm not really sure what our problem is here this evening, but things just aren't working the way they're supposed to. But the Massena Red Raiders, after the Canton Golden Bears had a good opportunity and hit the goal post, Massena went back down the other way and scored the 4th goal, and the Raiders lead it now 4-0. And I'm not sure who's going to get credit for that goal, but it will be a power play goal for Massena. No, it won't be?
I think, yeah, there was, I think 8 seconds left on the power play.
Off the face-off, the puck comes to Adams at his own blue line for Massena. Ahead to Sidden. Sidden moving it down the right wing. Kept it in at the point. Here's Sidden, stick handling into the corner. Centers it right in front. Jamming at it is Bigelow, and it's wide. Puck in the corner, Convertini after it. Can't catch up with it. Pinching in, though, is Sidden to keep it in. Now Convertini after it. He gets knocked down. The Golden Bears can't clear the zone. Wiley after it. Wiley finally has it poke checked away, and the Golden Bears come back the other way, but it's intercepted by Bigelow. He dumps to an open wing, drop back, goes to Sidden. Sidden's head man goes to Wiley. Wiley loses it, comes back to Sidden. Sidden steps by a check, dumps it in the Canton zone. Massena leading it 4-0 here. We are in period number 2. Puck in behind the net. Here comes Convertini after it. The shot scored! Tony Convertini makes it 5-0. As Massena goes on top by 5. Convertini, a shot from the left side. Canton tried to clear it. Convertini picked up the loose puck and beat goaltender Tim Carville. And it's 5-0 for Massena. So the Raiders are continuing their domination that they started in the first period. They're now up on a score of 5-0.
Well, Carville, I think, got caught out of the net that time, too. He came out of the net. Convertini just really whirled and let the shot go, and that was the 5th Massena goal.
Off the face-off, Fauché, as the Pat Tracy line out there, dumps it in the Canton zone. Ryan after it there. Fauché takes it away. Tries to drop it behind the net. Jeff Johnson looks to wrap around. Can't get the shot off. Puck slides all the way out to the blue line. Johnson trying to backhand it back in. Goes to Fauché. Fauché left wing side. His pass is intercepted by the defenseman, Chris Stevenson. Dumps it, but not out. Kept in Thompson trying to stick handle through the middle. Goes to Fauché. He takes a whack at it, but I don't know if there was a save made or defenseman blocked it, but Canton comes back the other way. Here come the Golden Bears right in front. An opportunity, but offside's called, as breaking in was Pat Martin on the feed from Leaf Hunt. But an offside's called, and even had that gone in the net, it would not have been a goal. So the Raiders leading it on a score of 5-0. PA awfully hard to hear here.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to hear that PA. Convertini definitely got the goal, did not get the assist, and I did not get the previous Massena goal on the power play either, Terry. I'm not sure who got that. The only thing on the scoreboard, it reads 5-0 Massena.
Okay, here we've got some officials, and that's going to help us out just a little bit. But anyhow, it is 5-0 for Massena with 11:38 left to go in the second period. The Craner line coming out for Massena. And let's see here. We'll try to pick up who Canton's got out there. They also picked up a penalty on the play, so Massena goes back on the power play again. That's why the Craner line out there. Here's a shot right on as Leaf Hunt came from behind the net, tried to wrap around. But the save was made by Jimmy Kenny. And the faceoff will come in Massena territory as he held on. Massena on a power play again and leading it 5-0. So Canton picks up a penalty, and I'm not sure who got the gate on that one. But we are getting some officials on the goals, fortunately. And we'll, as soon as we have another break in the action, we'll try to get you up to date on that. Craner will take the face-off for the Massena Red Raiders. Off the draw it comes to Tayo. Tayo starts out. Hit man. Craner. Craner goes ahead to Parker, breaking in right wing side by the defense. Parker shot. Score! Chris Parker gets his second, and Massena gets another power play goal and leads it 7-0. Should be 6-0, I think. I mean, they're coming fast and furious, but not that fast. I think it's 6-0 now as Chris Parker gets his second goal of the game on the power play. And that's what, Massena's 4th power play goal?
That's Massena's 4th power play goal. I'll tell you one thing, Canton better stay out of the penalty box. He's going to be in double figures there, Jerry.
7-0. I think it's 6-0, isn't it?
It's 6-0.
Yeah,
right.
Okay. The clock says 7, but it's actually 6-0. And we're going to have a goalie change as Tom Bassell will come into play goal. And Tim Carville, well, he's seen a lot of rubber here. It's not entirely his fault either. That goal certainly wasn't his fault. as Chris Parker just beat the defense on the right wing side, came in all by himself and beat Carville up in the corner. It was a beautiful shot by Parker, who got his second goal. And so Bissell will come in and Carville will come out. Line, picking it up, there's Mike Adams, feeding ahead for Parker. Parker feeds Craner, breaking in right side, the shot, the save. And Bissell gets his first save. The puck's still free, they jam for it. Parker in there, the whistle sounds, and there'll be a face-off in Canton territory. So Tom Bissell coming in, and immediately Kevin Craner bearing in on him, getting a good shot off, and Bissell made a good save. So the score reads still 6-0 for Massena. 11:14 left to go in the second period. Jerry Manor with Reg Cross here at the Canton Pavilion. Again, we apologize for our technical difficulties earlier in the evening. Again, I'm still not sure what happened. But hopefully, well, let's just knock on wood here, Reg. And the puck comes back to the point. Adams with it, feeding to an open wing. Craner after it in the corner. Drops it back to Michael. Mike winds the drive through traffic. Score! Mike Adams!
He took that from the left point. He's about as far as on the left point he could get without going into the Massena player's box. And I'm not sure whether Bessel might have been screened, Jerry. It was hard to tell from our vantage point. But anyway, Massena goes again on the scoreboard. I don't think anybody touched that puck. I think Mike Adams will get the goal.
So Mike, who had a super game in the game against Ogdensburg on Saturday, gets a goal here this evening. And Massena goes up 7-0. That goal coming at the 4-minute mark of the second period. So Massena already has scored 4 goals in this period. 4 goals in 4 minutes. 11 minutes left to play in the second period. Off the faceoff, puck to the Massena blue line. Brett Schneider is there. Feeds it to Thompson. Thompson's headman, Sidden. Sidden pokes it for Convertini. Stolen away. And the Golden Bears come back across. That's Tommy Ryan with it. Ryan drops it into the circle. It's intercepted by Convertini. Ahead to Bigelow. Tries to clear the zone. He can't. Brett Schneider follows up and dumps it ahead for Wiley on the right wing. Eric breaks in right side. Convertini in the slot. The shot. The save made. The goalie loses it. It goes into the corner. Now Bigelow after it takes a whack at it. He's bodied into the boards. Picking it up is T.J. Frank for the Golden Bears. He and Bigelow look to tie it up. Bigelow steals the puck. Now trying to get it free. Here's Wiley with it. Wiley still has it, lugging the puck across the slot. The shot knocked down in front. Comes to Bigelow. His shot. He fired it wide. There's a penalty on Canton. They control the puck. Jimmy Kenny tried to get over to the bench, but he didn't get there. So Canton touches. And Canton goes on the penalty again, and Massena will go on the power play as, boy, they've been putting some heavy-duty pressure in the Canton zone. Face-off will come in Canton territory. Raiders go back on the power play. They've got, 4 already on the power plays. 4 power plays, 4 power play goals. That's not too bad. I think it was elbowing the call on the Canton player, and not sure who got the penalty. But the puck cleared by the Golden Bears out to center ice. Thompson with it, has it poked away. After it, there's Tracy. The Tracy line out there now on Massena for the second power play unit. Cross the blue line, but we got a whistle. And what do they call? I think they called an offside, perhaps, or a penalty. No, they got an interference call.
Interference on Thompson of Massena.
So that'll even things up here for the next minute 18. Then Canton will go on a mini power play. But Thompson gets the gate for interference, I should say. 7-0, Massena leading here. 10:01 left in the period. Off the face. Fauché dumps into Canton territory. Chris Stevenson, the defenseman, trying to feed it ahead, does not get it out. Sidden keeps it in. Here's Chris with a puck. His drive. And I believe that was off net, but the goalie got a piece of it anyway. That's Tom Bissell. Puck in the corner. Johnson after it. Back to Sidden. Centering pass. Goes all the way back off a stick. Here's Adams' shot. Knocked down in front wide. Puck in the corner again. Stolen away. Jeff Johnson with it. Johnson back to the blue line. Circles at the blue line. Gets by the defender. Gets a shot off. Knocked down by a leg. Comes back to the point. Adams again. His drive through traffic goes wide. Now Sidden pinches in. Puck poke check. Here comes Canton with a possible breakaway. The Golden Bears breaking in. The shot by Hunt and the save made by Jimmy Kenny. Now the puck goes up into the ceiling off a stick. And the faceoff will come. Hunt breaking in on the left side. Massena getting back, so he had to shoot, I think, before he really wanted to.
But Jimmy Kenny came out, cut down the angle well, and made the stick save. No big problem on that shot by Canton. This Massena and Canton skating both far side. As Canton has Frank in the penalty box, Massena has Thompson in the penalty box.
Faceoff will be in the Massena zone. Tracy out there with Tayo now. And also out there, Brian Levac and Brett Schneider. Off the faceoff, puck around the boards. The Golden Bears try to keep it in. Tayo kicks at it, and gets it out to center ice. If the stick doesn't work, use your skate. Now here comes Pat Tracy, breaks across the blue line. He's got it in front, shot. Oh, he fired it wide. As Tracy's still looking for his first goal of the year. He's got a whole slew of assists, but no goals as of yet. Puck bounces back to the blue line. Here's a shot from Levac, goes wide. Into the corner, picking it up is Ty. Whoops, he overskated it. Canton trying to clear it. Brett Schneider keeps it in. He overskates. And finally the puck picked up there by Canton's Mark Martin. Martin brings it out to center ice, dumps it down the ice. They call an icing. They certainly do. And the faceoff will move back in Canton zone with 8:31 left in the second period. And Massena on top 7-0.
And both penalties have elapsed. Frank's of Canton and Massena's Thompson. So both teams will be skating 5 aside. The faceoff is in the Canton end to the right of Tom Bessel, who has relieved Tim Carville, and Massena leads on a score of 7-0. 4 of those goals being power play goals.
Jake Morris out there now, along with Scotty McCracken for Massena. Morris takes the face off McCracken, trying to find the loose puck. He can't. Golden Bears can't clear it. McCracken keeps it in. Now comes out to center ice. Here comes Canton rushing into Massena. Sweep check by Feely. The puck comes free in front. The backhander. Nice save by Jimmy Kenny. Oh, he was quick on that one. A backhander taken by Robbie Sanderson, but Kenny came across that crease, made the big save, and covered up for the faceoff. As Canton with their best scoring opportunity in a while.
That's right, their best scoring opportunity, but Jimmy Kenny sort of robbed them of that opportunity. We're down to 8:17 to go, second period.
Morris again will take the faceoff. Feely out there playing defense along with Tommy Post. Of course, a lot of new faces getting a chance to play in this game with Massena in the big lead. Puck in the corner now. After it is Jimmy Tremblay. Tremblay loses it. It comes to Mike Adams behind the net. Adams feeds it around for Feely. Feely goes back to Adams, and Massena starts out. Headman on the stick of Morris. He breaks out of the zone. Here's Morris feeding McCracken left wing side. McCracken into the corner, taken into the boards heavily. Coming back to pick up the puck is Mike Wallace for Canton. Feeds it around behind the net. The Golden Bears try to break. Feely, can he keep it in? He can't. Feely going after it. Canton beats him to the puck. Here's a shot. Can he make? Well, I think that was wide. We'll call it a wide shot. And the puck cleared around the boards. Post. Headman pass, Jake Morris. Morris has got McCracken with him. Morris splits the defense, comes down the middle, but he's taken out of the play. Puck goes into the corner. After it there, Tommy Post. Post looking to move it back to the point. Morris back to Feely. Feely just dumps to an open wing. It goes to Post in the corner, looking to center it. Poke checked away, gets it back again. It goes back to Morris. Morris across the slot, but the whistle sounds. And what do we have? Man in the crease?
I'm not sure. Mel Donnelly blowing the whistle, but I'm not sure what to call.
Let's see where the face-off is. That'll give us an indication, unless there was a penalty. But I don't believe so.
No, I don't believe any penalty. They're skating toward the face-off circle to Tommy Bessel's left.
I don't know.
I don't know what the call was. I don't know. We're down to 7:18. Second period. Massena leads 7-0 over the Canton Golden Bears.
Convertini out there with his line mates, Bigelow and Wiley. On defense, we've got Brian Levac out there with Chris Sidden. Puck comes to Sidden at the point, dumps it into the corner. Racing back for it is Steve Hill for the Golden Bears. He jams for it along with Wiley. Wiley taken into the boards, goes down. The puck under him. Now it's poked free. Goes to the 45, and it's dumped out to center ice. Levac is there from Massena at the red line. Feeds to Sidden. Sidden sweeps it ahead for Wiley. Wiley backhands it. Convertini across the blue line, trying to kick it ahead, but it's taken away, and the Golden Bears come back the other way. Levac steals the puck at the blue line. He gets upended into the boards, gets up again. Puck slides along, comes free. Here comes Convertini. He goes back. He's got Wiley with him. Tries to center it. And Ryan made a beautiful play on the 2-on-1 to break it up for Canton. Now the puck still in the slot. They jam for it. Here's a shot to save. Another shot. Where is it? It goes wide. We have a whistle. We're going to have some penalties, or at least one. And with 6:25 left to play in the period, it's 7-0 Massena. I think it's going to go against Canton, too. We'll wait and see what the official is.
Wayne Umel calling a penalty. Cross-check.
It happened in the Canton defensive zone, so the chances are it's against Canton. That's not necessarily the case, but cross-checking is the call, and it's going to go against Canton's T.J. Frank. So the Raiders go back on the power play again. As we mentioned before, 4 of their 7 goals have been scored on the power play. And the Craner line comes out. We've got Sidden and Levac playing the points on this power play. Off the face-off, bouncing puck goes to Tayo. Tayo in the corner, written into the board, still goes after it. Sidden comes in to help out, trying to feed it ahead to Tayo. Here's Tayo, circling right in front of that. Backhander shot, save the rebound, steered into the corner. Here's another shot, Levac, it goes behind the net. Now Sidden goes into the corner to pick it up. Chris with a puck now, trying to get by the defenseman. Has it poked away, bounces free, picked up by Parker. Parker drops it. It goes to Tayo. Tayo to Sidden, steps by a check, gets a quick wrister off, goes wide and high. Levac down the other side, trying to feed it in behind the net. Parker with it. Parker has it taken away. The Golden Bears clear the puck down the ice. Puck goes in the corner. Craner after it. Throws a check. The puck slides free. Levac in there to help out. We have a whistle. Apparently it's all tied up there. And the faceoff will come in the Massena zone with 44 seconds left in the Massena man advantage and 5:40 in the second period. 7-0 our score, Massena. Broadcast being brought to you today by Massena Building Supply, your complete lumber and building supply headquarters on 70 Water Street, Massena. Also by Homestead Dairies, West Hatfield Street, Massena, and the corner of Main and Maple Street. And by Dixie Lee, 212 East Orvis Street, Massena. Stop in for chicken and seafood at Dixie Lee. Off the face, the puck comes to Parker. He starts it out for the Raiders. Headman pass. Oh, just missed Tayo as the puck slides in on Bassell, and he's going to cover up as Jeffrey continued in after the puck. And the faceoff will come in Canton territory with 35 seconds left in the Massena man advantage. 5:31 left in the period.
And Massena's got the power play out there of Craner, Tayo, and Parker, Sidden, and Levac back on the point.
Massena on top, 7-0 off the face. Back to Chris Sidden. Sidden fakes it, passes in the boards, goes to Tayo, can't keep it in. It goes back to the point. Here's Sidden's shot through traffic. The save by Bassell. Puck poke checked, and it slides to center ice. Craner has to come back for it and wait for his wings. Feeds it ahead for Tayo. Tayo steps it across. Oh, nice move. Breaking in, trying to sweep it into the corner, goes after it himself. Here's Tayo back to Sidden at the point. Going back to Tayo. Tayo breaking in front. The backhander. Fired it wide. And Canton tries to clear, can't get it out. Craner keeps it in, the big drive. The save made, the rebound tough. Sidden's shot, and another save made, and the puck comes back and out to center ice. Sidden after it. At his own blue line now, starts back the other way. Penalty is up, by the way, as Massena dumps it in the zone. It's going to be an icing call against Massena. Tayo went after it, but couldn't catch it before it went across the red line. And with 4:44 left in the second period, Massena continues to lead at 7-0. 3 in the first, 4 more here in the second.
And Massena continues to dominate with the PA system, unable to hear the saves. But I had Tim Carville 11 saves in the first period. Jimmy Kenny only 2.
Yeah, that's about the size of it, I think.
Yep.
Off the faceoff, puck sits in the circle. Thompson after it for Massena. In the corner, trying to control a bouncing puck. He's taken into the boards, now moves it along. Slides it ahead. Knocked down by Canton. The Golden Bears trying to put some pressure on. Puck comes free in behind the net. And the net's off its moorings as the Canton player checked into the boards. That was Derek Atchie, Derek Atchie. He was checked into the boards. That line of Mark Martin, Lance Casey, and Derek Atchie out there for Canton. And for Massena, Jake Morris out, along with Tommy Post and Scott McCracken. But Tommy's moved up, play a winger here.
I think you need another man to fill out that line, so Tommy Post's available, so he's playing winger tonight for Stan Moore.
Tommy didn't suit up for that Ogdensburg game, but he's getting some ice time here this evening. Headman pass right on the stick of Morris. Head the post. Post shot, save, and falling on top of it is Tom Bassell. Nice shot by Tommy Post. We're talking about him, and he goes down on the left wing, gets a good shot off. And Bassell had to be quick on that one and make the stop, and the faceoff will come to his right in the Canton Golden Bear zone. 7-0, Massena leading here. We are in the second period, winding down in the second period. Back to the point it comes. Schneider just dumps it to an open wing. Puck goes in the corner. Pinching in is Timmy Thompson. Thompson in behind the nets. Chases it himself. Trying to center. Morris takes a whack at it. It's cleared into the corner. Post picking it up for Massena now. Post rubbed into the boards. Gets up again. Kicks it into the corner. Goes after it. He's taken into the boards again. The Golden Bears try to clear it. Get it to the point. Schneider keeps it in. Back in the corner it goes. Jake Morris after it behind the net. Morris gets bodied into the boards. Post coming in to help out. Picks up the loose puck. Jamming for it there. Puck comes free, still behind the net. Hard check thrown by McCracken. McCracken probably the littlest guy on the ice, but he goes after him, I'll tell you. And finally, the puck slides to the blue line out to center ice. I believe that's Casey breaking in for Canton. Here's the shot. He fired it about 50 feet wide. Puck goes in the corner. And that was H.E., I should say. We have a whistle. And we're going to have...
penalty against the elbow call against Canton.
That's H.E. getting the elbow. And Canton in the penalty box again. They've had a lot of penalties called against them.
They certainly have.
Without the power play goals, it'd be 3-0 instead of 7-0. So Massena goes back on the power play here. And Reggie's getting writing cramp here. So Atchie gets the goal for elbowing, and Massena goes on the power play. Adams headman to Johnson. Johnson circles around at his own blue line. Drops it over to Sidden. Chris starts across, takes it in the Canton zone. Gets by a check. Gets knocked down, feeds it in behind the net. Around the boards it goes. Whoa, that took a funny bounce. Adams tried to keep it in, he couldn't. And it's out to center ice. Pat Tracy with it. Tracy over to Sidden. Cross ice pass. Sidden trying to headman it. Fauché leaves it in the corner. Sidden skates in, takes it into the corner. Chris with a puck now circles, feeding for Fauché. He and Sidden got wrapped up a little bit, but Sidden comes up with a puck, feeds Fauché. Right front backhander shot, saved by goaltender Tom Bassell.
Good move by Fauché that time. He looked like he was going to pass, and all of a sudden he looked at an opening in front of the net. Nobody picked Fauché up. He continued to skate in front of the net, took a little quick backhander, but this time Tom Bassell covered that corner and denying Fauché the goal. Massena still on the power play. 51 seconds left in the penalty to Atchie of Canton. Massena in the power play.
Pat Tracy coming out, or staying out there, I should say, with Johnson and Fauché. Puck goes in the corner off the face-off. T.J. Frank feeding it around the boards. Over on the other side, Scotty Leonard after it. Leonard gets tied up. Johnson steps into the fray. They jam at it. Puck still along the boards. Finally back to the point. Here's Adams' shot right on. The save made. And covering up again is Tom Bassell. As it wasn't a hard shot, but it was low. And it was right on. And Bassell had to make the save. 34 seconds left. Massena man advantage. And 2:26 left in the period. The scoreboard reached 7-0. Massena Red Raiders. Off the face-off. Fauché in the corner. Ooh, he got railed into the boards by T.J. Frank. And the puck is tied up. Ryan is there as well to tie up the puck. Jimmy Kenny working on a shutout right now. Of course, the danger is when the puck's in the other end so much, comes down this way, you might get caught. So far, Canton has had a couple of chances, and Jimmy Kenny's been equal to the task. Here comes Massena breaking in. Johnson gets upended. The puck comes back to the point. Pat Tracy. Tracy winds a shot through traffic, and the save was made. Johnson, the backhander, side of the net. Puck sits in the slot. They jam at it, and we're going to have a whistle, and we're going to have a penalty as Canton's defenseman jumped on the puck. He's going to get called for a delay of game. Or an elbow.
Oh, no. I think, Johnson's going in the penalty box.
Really?
I thought he pointed to Massena coming over toward the bench. The Canton man is still on the ice.
Okay.
It was really a mix-up in front of the net. It was hard to tell, really, what was happening. But all of a sudden, the whistle blew, and Jeff Johnson goes in for Massena on an elbow call.
So apparently Massena getting the gate, and with 2 minutes left in the period, the Raiders continue to lead at 7 to take the draw. Tayo shot right on. The goalie makes the save. That's Tom Bassell, who came in the second period, replacing Tim Carville. Canton clears the puck to the Massena blue line. Mike Adams there for the Raiders. Backhand pass cross ice goes to Sidden. Sidden, headman down the ice. Of course, Massena killing a penalty, so that's not icing. The puck comes in behind the net. Steve Hill for Canton. Around the boards it goes, but not out. Tayo keeps it in. And I don't know if there's a better penalty killer in this league than Jeff Tile. I'd like to see him. Puck in the corner now. Tracy for Massena. Just kicks it behind the net. Looking to waste a little time. Tracy still got it. Tracy gets tied up. Tommy Ryan in there. The puck still free. Tracy still got it. Slides into the corner. Finally, the Golden Bears control it and move it ahead, but not out of the zone. Now they dump it. Coming back for it is Leith Hunt with 40 seconds remaining to play in the penalty. Here comes Hunt into the Massena zone across the blue line. Hunt gets the puck taken away by Craner. Craner looks for the open man and can't clear the zone. Here's a shot gloved by Kinney, and Jimmy leaves it in the corner. After it, there's Tommy Ryan for Canton. Puck bounces along. Hunt picks it up, trying to go through, back to the point. Shot through traffic is wide, and Craner looks for the loose puck. Poke checked away from him in the corner. Now Sidden after it. Sidden feeds it around the boards for Tile. Tile just slides it out to center ice. And again, Jeff Tile doing a good job. Craner's trying to steal it from Ryan. The puck comes in behind the Canton net. Craner throws a check. The puck slides free. We have a whistle. Apparently they call the tie-up. And the face-off with 29 seconds will come in Canton territory. No, they're going to move it outside.
I think they're calling a penalty. They're calling boarding against Craner. I don't know about that. They were both going toward the puck, Jerry. That could have went either way. And I don't think he took him that hard into the board. Normally, boarding means excessive force into the boards. I really didn't see it that way. Regardless, they called it against Craner.
I think Craner went into the boards as hard as a Canton player.
Thought so too.
But anyhow, Kevin Craner picks up a penalty for boarding. And so Canton stays on the power play here for a while. Massena with a puck, though. Johnson across the blue line gets knocked down. Puck picked up by Leith Hunt. Hunt dumping it to an open wing, goes all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call. Nope, they wave it off. Puck in behind the net. Johnson looking to tie it up along with Thompson. Feeding it over to Schneider. 9 seconds left. And Brett centers it down the ice. In fact, it's going to be a shot on from the length of the ice. Bassell makes the save. 2 seconds. 1 second. That's the period. And the Massena Red Raiders go to the locker room having added 4 more here in the second. As Massena has to serve out the remainder of a penalty. And that penalty was against who? Jeff Johnson, I believe. Jeff is sitting in the box. Mike Adams with the puck in behind his own net. Feeds it around the boards. Tile finds the hole and dumps it down the ice with about 40 seconds left in the man advantage. In behind the net, the Golden Bears start out. T.J. Frank with it. Long headman pass goes by everybody. They're going to wave the icing off. Apparently ruled that Sidden could have played it, and perhaps he may have been able to. But anyway, the puck comes in behind the net. Massena taking a whack at a puck right in the slot. And I think Kinney might have gotten a save on that as Tommy Ryan came across from the left side to the right side and got a shot off. Not a hard shot, but a shot nonetheless. And the faceoff will come in Massena territory to the right of goaltender Jimmy Kenney. And Massena will make some changes here as Thompson and Schneider come out along with Fauché coming out there with Pat Tracy up front. Pat Martin stays out there with his line mates Ryan and Hunt. And on defense, it's Hill and Stevenson. Off the face, the puck comes out to center ice, slides back into Canton territory. After it there is Hill, banging it ahead. Puck controlled by Massena's Thompson, steps by a check, feeds it ahead for Tracy, into the zone it goes. Now picked up once again by Ryan. Ryan's headman pass meant for Hunt, knocked down. Hunt has to come back for it, dumps it to an open wing. That's got to be an icing call against Canton as the buzzer sounds, or I should say the whistle sounds. The penalty time elapses, and the faceoff will move back into Canton territory. 13:59 remaining. Period number 3. Massena still holding a 7-0 advantage. Jimmy Kenney working on the shutout. Of course, he had a shutout going against NEC until the final seconds of the game.
Right.
Massena picked up a penalty, and NEC got a power play goal.
Okay, Morris line out there with McCracken in post.
Here's a quick shot off the faceoff by McCracken, goes wide. Scotty after it in the corner, left side of the goalie, steps by a check, steps by another one, goes after it. In behind the net, trying to slide it around. Puck comes free, and it's Jake Morris. Back to the point. Schneider shot, almost deflected, I should say, goes wide. Thompson can't keep it in. It slides to the red line. Picking it up there is Jake Morris. Morris, headman pass, meant for Schneider. Schneider, back to Morris on the give and go, but a little bit too far. Intercepted to the blue line, but not out of there. Schneider pinches in. Puck took a funny bounce off the boards. Comes back out to center ice. Brett Schneider with it. Schneider across to McCracken. His drive and the save made by goaltender Bassell. Into the corner it goes. McCracken after it. Feeding it along the boards. And McCracken's got it. Can't control it. It's out to center ice. Mike Wallace with it. Here comes Wallace into the Massena zone. The save made on the shot from long distance. Wallace taken into the boards by Post. Post trying to come up with a puck. Bounces free right in the slot. Poke checked away and is picked up there by Fauché, who's out from Massena. Fauché steps it across the blue line. Long left wing pass goes into the zone. Here's McCracken. McCracken, here's the shot, and it's knocked down. Convertini coming after it. He can't control it. Canton, Steve Hill out to center ice. And it's going to be dumped down the ice by Mike Wallace. Goes into the Massena zone. After Wiley. Wiley has it poked away, but Sidden is there to pick it up. Start out left side. Headman pass right on the stick of Bigelow. Makes a good move across the blue line. Puck swept away. It comes right in. But the defenseman, Chris Stevenson, clears it back up again. Now it's Pat Martin moving it into the Massena zone. Taken away. And the puck comes free into the slot. Here's Martin's shot. The save, another shot, and it goes wide as Jimmy Kenny sprawling across the goal mouth. Here's the puck in the slot again, knocked down, back to the point, poked away. Here comes Bigelow. Bigelow's headman pass for Wiley off the boards. Here comes Eric with a puck, trying to center it. Can't get the pass. Now he goes free to Convertini, but he's too deep in behind the net. Convertini dropping it back to the point. Adams steps into it. Here's Mike in the corner. Gets by a check. Circling around behind the net. Adams still has it in the corner. Oh, he gets bodied into the boards by Steve Hill. The puck squirts free. The Golden Bears can't clear it. Back to the point. Here's the shot and the save made on the shot by Brian Levac. Now Martin, or make that Ryan, just dumps it down the ice. Hunt got a piece of it on the way through, so the icing waved off. And it's Levac with it in behind the net. Drop pass goes back on the other side. Adams, his head man, intercepted, but it slides to the Canton blue line, and it's going to be an offside on Massena as Wiley couldn't get a stick on it, and he slid in ahead of the puck. And with 11:22 left to go in third period, Massena continues to lead at 7-0, and they've had some good opportunities here.
That's right. Massena's had some good opportunities. Stan Moore, with a 7-0 lead, has been able to use all his players. He's put out a line of Scotty McCracken, Jake Morris, and Tommy Post, and he's been able to use Brian Levac back on defense.
Here comes Adams with the puck in his own end. Feeds it over to Feely. Feely back to Adams. Massena really has improved on defense. It's unbelievable. Here's a headman pass breaking in. Johnson sweeps at it. The shot, the save made. And I think it went in. I didn't see if the red light came on. What a goal that was.
I'll tell you, that was a superhuman effort as Johnson just sprawled on the ice, and as he sprawled, he had a stick out in front of him. He just swept the stick. At the puck. In fact, I thought he was almost to the goal line. I still don't know how that would end, Jerry.
I think it went off the goalie's pad.
Well, it could have. That'll be Johnson. I'm not sure if there's any assist on that.
I think Feely started it way back to the Massena blue line.
Feely did start that. I wouldn't be surprised if John Feely might get that.
And again, as we just started to say, the Massena defense playing with so much more authority than they have been in the past. They have really improved. And here comes Fauché breaking across the blue line. Feeds for Johnson. His shot, sharp angle, hits the side of the net. Puck free in behind. Fauché feeds it around for Johnson. Back to Fauché. Jeff on the backhander in front. Save. The rebound comes back. He couldn't get a stick on it. Goes after it. The puck back to the point. Adams with it. His shot deflected right on. The save made. Puck goes in behind the net. Now back to the blue line, but not out as of yet. Johnson after it. His poke checked out to center ice. Feely after it. Takes a poke at it. Controls it. Dumps it to the Canton blue line. Stopped there by Stevenson. Stevenson backhands it ahead. And Canton starts in the Massena zone, but it's intercepted. Mike Adams right back for it. Adams has it poked away. The puck comes free. Adams again at the blue line. Into the corner it goes. After it there is Robbie Sanderson, taken into the boards heavily by Adams. Pat Tracy picks up the loose puck, slides it ahead. Now Massena breaking out of there. It's Big Feely. Feely ahead to Fauché. Fauché to Johnson, but he's taken out of the play. Puck bounces back to the blue line. Out to center ice, picked up by Sanderson again. For the Golden Bears, his shot knocked down. Tayo, here comes Tayo, breaking down the left wing. Steps by one. Tayo steps by two, the big drive! And the goalie got a piece of it on the way by for the save, as that was labeled for the corner. Now the puck in the corner. Thompson after it, throws a check, comes up with a puck taken out of the play though, and the puck slides to center ice. Schneider headmans it. Canton's going to dump it in the Massena zone, and it comes in behind the net. Brett Schneider picks it up with 9.5 left, and Massena up 8-0. Puck free to the blue line, out to center ice. Tayo trying to headman a Craner, comes back to the Canton line. TJ Frank is there to feed it ahead, off the boards into Massena territory. Thompson circles in behind the net. Here's Timmy Thompson with the puck. Headman pass knocked down in front. It's in the slot, but it's picked up by a very alert Jeff Tayo. Tayo now off the boards, out to center ice, and that goes by Parker. It's dumped back in the Massena zone by Canton. Again Schneider. Over to Thompson. Back to Schneider. Ahead it goes. Tayo circles. Here comes Jeff starting out. Gets by a check. Long headman pass. Meant for Craner, goes by him. Now the puck back to the Massena blue line and dumped in the zone. Jimmy Kenny's going to stop it and leave it for Timmy Thompson. Thompson, drop pass. Over on the other side, Schneider. Headman pass to the blue line out to center ice. Stepping by a check is Parker. Sweeps it ahead. Here comes Craner breaking in. He's got Tayo trailing. Trying to feed it to Tayo. It goes behind him. And Kevin trying to feed Tayo for the goal. He had a good opportunity himself. Pass goes in the corner now. Hunt after it. Hunt taken into the boards. Gets by the check of Tayo. Circling. Makes a couple of good moves. A shot goes wide. Puck goes to Parker now. Oh, nice poke check ahead. Parker chases it down himself. Headman pass goes by Tayo into the corner. Kevin Craner after it. Craner steps by a check. Looks to tie the puck up. It slides free, goes in behind the net. It's controlled by the Golden Bears. Puck stolen away. McCracken in front of the net. Can't control it. Post takes a whack at it. Comes back to the point, and Siddons stick checks it into the corner. Coming back is Ryan to pick it up for the Golden Bears. Steps in front of a check and goes back out to center ice. Couple of good moves there, but his pass is knocked down by Siddon. Back into the Massena zone. Chris picks up the loose puck. Circles behind his own net. Starts out left side. Here comes Siddon out to center ice now. Long headman pass, and it's going to slide right on as Jake Morris got a piece of it as it was going through, and the save is made by Tom Bassell. And we're down to 7:28, about halfway through period number 3. The Raiders continue to lead it 8-0.
And totally in command, as they say, Jerry. Not, again, giving Canton giving them very few opportunities here this evening.
Cena maybe is down. Here's McCracken. The shot deflected up into the screen. And Quenny almost got that
hit the
one.
Cameraman. Quenny Siddon, almost.
That guy's brave. Do you notice he didn't even flinch, Reg?
That's a true cameraman. Didn't even
right.
flinch.
Okay, face-off will come in the Canton zone. I'm not sure if Massena's dominated anyone this much since that game they won, 17-2 or something?
Right.
Okay, down the ice. Canton's going to dump it. That comes off the winger, or the defenseman Frank comes in behind the net. Massena starts out again to the blue line, but not out. Now following it up is Siddon. Still trying to clear the zone. He doesn't. Puck back in the corner. After it is Brian Levac. Levac circles in his own end, trying to clear. Here's an intercepted pass, and the shot goes wide with 7 minutes remaining. Back to the point it goes. TJ Frank tees it up through traffic. I think Kenny got a piece of it. The rebound knocked back to the point. Here's another drive. Knocked down in front, and Jake Morris picks up the loose puck. And Massena breaks the other way. We got a delay penalty on Canton as Morris takes it across. Here's Morris in the slot. The show, he just fired it wide. Nice wrist shot. McCracken trying to get it back to the point. Canton touches, and the whistle will sound, and the Golden Bears pick up another penalty. And let's see here. That's going to be Derek Atchie going off again as Massena goes on the power play. 8-0. The Raiders lead it here with the Canton Pavilion. And our thanks to our sponsors, CCOM Federal Credit Union, the nice folks at CCOM who make our broadcast possible. 30 Stern Street and Andrew Street, Massena. Also by Bogosian's Carpet and Furniture, 70 Willow Street, Massena. The Massena Savings and Loan Association, the place for investments and affordable home loans. And by North Country Sports, your hometown sporting goods store, downtown Massena. Massena on the power play again. And we've got Wiley in behind, trying to center to Tracy. Wiley, Tracy, and Fauché out there. Canton controls and dumps it down the ice. Mike Adams after it. He's got Ryan with him, but he continues to maintain possession. Headman pass goes to Fauché on the left wing. Here comes Jeff across the blue line. Drops the puck. Tracy right in front. Tracy shot. Oh, another save for goaltender Tom Bassell. Good opportunity for Pat Tracy. Tracy in behind the net now. Has it taken away by Ryan. Wiley in turn takes it away from Ryan. Wiley in the corner. In behind the net he comes. Fauché gets railed in front. Can't control it, but Tracy steals the puck on the way out. Here comes Tracy breaking in. Shot. Oh, he missed. He hit the goalpost that time. Tracy again in the corner. Dropping it back to the point. Oh, Adams can't keep it in. and the puck comes out to center ice. Adams just sweeps it ahead for Pat Tracy. Tracy trying to get by a check. Here comes Pat with a puck, can't control it. And back the other way comes Steve Hill. Hill feeds ahead for Tom Ryan. Ryan waits, can't get the shot off. Adams tries to take him into the boards, sweeps the puck away. Fauché picks it up. Here's Fauché. He's got Tayo with him now. Headman goes to Tayo. Jeffrey takes it across the blue line. Into the corner. Tayo in behind the net. Circling around. Goes to Parker. Parker, and the whistle sounds. We got a holding call, I think, going against Jeff Tayo.
So that will nullify the power play. There was only 7 seconds left in the penalty to Atchie of Canton. So Jeff Tayo goes in on a holding call.
I think Pat Tracy's going to really start to wonder now, Reg. He had two real good chances.
I think Pat Tracy is destined to be an assist man, not a goal man. He had 2 good opportunities, and they were good shots. But Vassell just came up with the 2 good saves.
That's for sure. Yeah. Of course, maybe Pat's saving his goals for the big games.
Yeah, that could be, too.
Yep. Holding the call on Tayo. Face-off will come just outside Canton territory. The Golden Bears will be on the power play in 7 seconds. Off the face, Schneider with it. Up to Sidden. Sidden steps across the red line, dumps it. It's going to go right on, and Vassell has to make a save. It was kind of a knuckleball. And the puck bounces to the blue line out to center ice. Swept away. Here comes Canton on the power play. Robbie Sanderson dumping it. Goes to the side of the net. Sidden from Massena. Sidden has it taken away. The puck comes into the slot. They jam at it, and it's dumped out to center ice and down the ice. And Canton will have to regroup again. We're down under 5 minutes remaining to play in the third period. Here comes T.J. Frank. Steps by a check. Frank, we've got Craner out there and Johnson killing the penalty. Dumps it in. Schneider from Massena trying to step by a check. Schneider looks to tie it up in the corner. Canton picking up the puck right across the goal mouth. Deflected just wide. Puck in the corner again. Back to the blue line it comes, but not quite back to the point. And the puck stolen away. Here comes Jeff Johnson. He's got a partial breakaway. He's got a full breakaway. Johnson shot, score! Jeffrey did a nice job as he came across the blue line. He kind of deked to go across the goal and just took a quick little wrist shot. And he just kissed the inside of the post. And that makes it 9-0 from Massena. A shorthanded goal by Jeff Johnson.
That was a nice goal. He had a clean breakaway. There was nobody with him, and there was nobody to pass to. He glanced sort of over his shoulder to see if, he might have had a trailer or something. There wasn't any. Yeah, and he sort of gave a little deke like he was going to go across the net. And as he did, he just took that little quick wrist shot and beat Tommy Vassell. And Massena goes up 9-0.
And that's the hat trick for Jeff Johnson.
Right.
So Johnson with a trick, and Massena goes ahead 9-0 with about 4 minutes remaining to play. Of course, Canton's still on the power play. They dump it down the ice, and they're going to call icing on it right there. And the faceoff will move back in Canton zone. Well, I'll tell you, everything that could possibly go wrong for Canton has.
Well, things have gone right for Massena, and things have gone wrong for Canton. But I think Massena, they're making things go right for them. If you play a good defensive type game, everybody does their job. As they say, the more you practice, the luckier you get.
I guess so.
So they're doing their job.
Pat Tracy and Jeff Fauché out now. Pat Martin gets ready to take the faceoff. Off the draw, puck bounces back to the blue line. Kept in at the point by Thompson, looking to tie it up with Ryan. Puck still sitting there. Finally comes out to center ice. Leaf Hunt now leaves it for Pat Martin. Stolen away. Back the other way by Fauché. Now Ryan with the puck. Here comes Tommy with it. Into the Massena zone. Gets by one. Here's the shot. And the save made. The rebound. Where is it? Right in front of the net. And the whistle sounds as Kenny tried to dump on top of it. Also Adams down, and he looks like he got racked up just a little bit. I think Mike caught a stick in the arm. That's what it looked like from here. Of course, we're down at the far end from where the action happened, but Adams a little bit slow in getting up. He's up on his knees right now. 9-0, Massena leading with just 3:38 left in the hockey game.
That's one of the few rushes where the Massena defenseman played the puck, not the man. And what happened? He got by, got in, took the shot, almost scored. But most of the game, Massena had played the man and played very well. It's one of the few times. Of course, Massena has to get the game in hand with a 9-0 lead, but you still don't like to see those mistakes made.
Well, it's an easy thing to do when you're leading by a lot, to kind of get a little sloppy.
Well, you know what they try to do? They try to poke the puck away, saying, "Hey, I'll get a breakaway or something."
Exactly.
We're leading 9-0, so what?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to get in the scoring act now.
Off the face-off. Puck slides, but not out. Goes along the blue line. McCracken comes back for it. Backhands it out to center ice. Dump right back in. We got delay offsides call, but Canton tags up. And the puck picked up by Post. Post. And a penalty is up, by the way. Post has it taken away. Ryan right in front. And he went to Martin, but his shot was wide. Back to the point it is. Bouncing back out to center ice. Here comes Scotty McCracken. He's got his line mates with him. Here's McCracken right in front. The shot post. Oh, he just missed it. I think goalie Tom Bassell got a piece of it.
Bassell got a piece of it on a shot by Tommy Post.
Nice pass work by Massena.
Right. Good play by McCracken on there as he slid it over to Post. Post deflected onto the goal, but Bassell made the save.
Puck in behind the net now. Canton's Ryan controls. We have a whistle. What do we got?
Slash maybe? I'm not sure.
It's a penalty of some sort down at the other end there. Elbow. And I think it's going to go against Canton Golden Bears. Now, wait a minute.
Yep, 19. Let's see. Martin going off. Yep, 19 for Canton. Martin going off.
So the Raiders go back on the power play. We're down in the waning moments of this hockey game. Looking ahead, Wednesday night, Plattsburgh, a team that Massena has beaten 8-1 and 7-0. You might remember Canton Golden Bears, the defending Division I playoff champs, as they, I guess you'd have to call it an upset last year. They beat Massena in the championship game after having knocked off Potsdam. Off the faceoff, Johnson for Massena. He's got 3 already in the right side, looking to drop it back. Sidden in the slot, drop hand. Here comes Craner, breaks in, fires it high over the net. Looking for the corner shot, looking for the perfect goal there. Now the puck in the corner. Canton controls with Massena on the power play again. In the corner. Scotty Leonard with it. Loses it momentarily. Gets it back again. Kicks it along the boards. Stepping in front of it is Sidden. The puck slides to the blue line. It's not out yet. Johnson dropping it back. It's stolen away. And here's the foot race for the puck. But Kinney comes way out of his net to poke check it back to the Canton blue line. So Kinney made that foot race academic. I think Massena's got a delay penalty call, but Canton's going to ice the puck. And with 34 seconds left in the Canton penalty, the Raiders' Kevin Craner will pick one up.
Homily.
Interference, the call on Craner. And we'll face it off. I think they'll face it off to center ice. 1:55 left to play. 9-0 Massena. Craner the call for interference. So we're 4-on-4 for 34, and Canton will go on the power play. Here comes Convertini with the puck. Now he's out there with Tayo. Breaks in. Here's Convertini. Shot. Tayo. No, nice save. Whoa. Convertini slid it across the goal mouth to Tayo, and Bassell made a great save.
He did. Convertini came in. I thought Convertini was going to take the shot. He was in rather deep, but he slid it over to Tayo, who was on the other corner, and he got the quick shot off, but Bassell made the save on Jeff Tayo.
You know, you look at the score, it says 9-0, but it could be a lot worse.
Oh, absolutely.
Bassell's played well since coming in. Here's a shot by Sidden. Another big save by Bassell on a quick shot. Convertini back at the point now. Circles. Takes it toward the middle. Gets by one. Here's Convertini. Drop pass. Sidden slides it through. Deflected right on. Another save. Rebound. Knocked down by the defense. Another shot right on the rebound. Jamming at it in front. Bassell on top of it as he and Tayo were right at it there. And the face-off will come in Canton territory. Bassell has been busy.
Well, Massena putting all kind of pressure on Canton. Canton sort of tied up in their own zone. Whether they don't pick up the man, though, time and time again, Massena's men coming in, they look up and nobody's picking them up here. I'm not sure why. It almost looks like Canton's playing shorthanded here the whole game.
Tayo will take the face-off. He's got Convertini with him off the draw. Back to the point. Here's a shot. I think Tayo got that one in the leg. Back to Feely, his drive, big kick save by Bassell, and Tommy Ryan picks up the puck. Ryan breaking back the other way. Canton on the power play, sweep check by Feely, broke it up, and the puck poke checked out to center ice by Convertini. TJ Frank dumps it, goes in behind the net, stopped by Kinney on the way back out. Schneider feeds it over to Feely. Feely's headman pass slides out to center ice. Dump right back to the blue line. Convertini clears the zone, controlled by Ryan for Canton. Ryan across the blue line. Tayo tucks in the boards. Here's a shot from The point is way wide. Canton tries to poke it through. Picked up there by Tayo. Tayo starts it. Headman pass to Convertini. Convertini steps it across the blue line. Here's Convertini. That's a sign of confidence, Reg. They didn't even bother trying to dump it. They tried to work a play here. Back to the point. Feely. The big drive is wide. Puck all the way around the other side and is picked up by Ryan again. Just 25 seconds left. Canton with an opportunity. Breaking in. Pat Martin the shot. Kenny makes the save and holds on.
That's one of Jimmy Kenny's better saves as Martin got a semi-breakaway as they were on the power play. The power play had just elapsed, but Jimmy Kenny came out making a save, trying to keep his shutout as Massena leads 9-0.
20 seconds left to go in the third period. You know, despite the fact it's a 9-0 game, it's been entertaining. There's been a lot of up and down action.
Really, that's right. There's been good action. Massena has dominated right from the start of the first period as they picked up the first goal in 2 minutes.
Although I imagine probably the Canton fans, they might not say it was an entertaining game.
They probably don't agree with you, Jerry.
Massena ices the puck, but they wave it off. Somebody touched it, and Jeff Fauché after. Oh, he just got railed. Puck in the corner, right in front, knocked down, and Canton breaks back, but not out of the zone. Puck in the corner, Tracy after it. Fauché, the buzzer sounds, and the hockey game is over as Massena dominates from start to finish.